Jeff Bezos has 15 business lessons for us. The richest man in the world and the head of Amazon gets a bad rap. But his business strategy is pretty unbeatable. There are undoubtedly some valuable lessons to be learned from Jeff Bezos' business career. He is best known for founding Amazon in 1994 while traveling from New York to Seattle by car. What began as a small online bookshop has grown to become the biggest online retailer and the highest revenue internet company. But Jeff Bezos is much more than that. With just a few clicks, Amazon's subsidiary companies bring revolutionary innovation to the consumer market that has grown in size. Let's look at the top 15 business lessons from Jeff Bezos for the time being. Number 1. Sell the solution to a need. Amazon founder Jeff Bezos simplified online shopping when creating his business model. He came to understand that it wasn't a business based on what you were selling, but rather on offering a selling service. We don't make money when we sell things, he explains. When we assist customers in their purchase decisions, we profit. Making money now involves improving the lives of others rather than just selling goods, your time, or a service. Peer reviews on websites like Amazon help consumers cut through the marketing noise and make complex decisions like which leaf blower to buy. There is an entire market segment devoted to assisting customers with such decisions. You probably haven't ever thought of Amazon in that way. Second, move swiftly and without delay when making decisions that are decentralized. Bezos can't be accused of stalling. The strength of Amazon and the reason for his market dominance has been his ability to change course on a dime. He did this by utilizing a decentralized business management structure. The experts and innovators have been able to harness a company passion for pioneering, inventive, and consumer-focused culture by cutting out the red tape. Bezos asserts that the only way to achieve strong, well-thought-out innovation is through the decentralized distribution of invention across the entire organization, not just among senior leaders of the company. Third, don't get hung up on the little choices. Hire professionals and give them authority to produce them for you. If Bezos had been concerned about the meal served in the Amazon canteen or the color of the Easter Specials website banner, he most likely wouldn't be where he is today. He adheres to the philosophy that little things don't matter and that decisions must be made quickly in today's fast-paced society. Bezos has a rule against protracted consideration of reversible choices. This frees him and the top management to make important decisions after thorough research, careful consideration, and lots of consultation. Bezos, who considers most decisions to be two-way doors, claims that irreversible decisions are uncommon. He goes on to say that these choices can and ought to be made quickly by individuals with sound judgment or small groups. Fourth, be obstinate but adaptable. Bezos applauds the entrepreneurial spirit's stubbornness as a virtue. He attributes it to the success of innovation. Innovation necessitates a great deal of experimentation, and experimentation calls for a healthy dose of tenacity to see it through. Without it, creative people would just give up too easily. Bezos, however, believes that there must be a balance between flexibility and this obstinate superpower. That is the distinction between genuine visionary breakthroughs and obstinately repeating the same actions. You can do this with a flexible mindset, but the hardest part is definitely knowing when to be flexible. With a personal fortune of $1.8 billion, Bezos has undoubtedly managed to strike the right balance between being obstinate and adaptable in his own endeavors. He is the richest man on the planet and has the most money available for experimentation. Be your biggest competitor, which is number 5. Instead of letting your rivals do it for you, it's preferable to develop a new product that completely replaces your old one. Bezos has no intention of taking it easy. Instead, he's always looking for ways to adapt to the market. When customers' Amazon deliveries are being stolen off their porches, it was his passion for driving innovation that allowed Amazon to maintain its lead. He didn't simply allow conventional brick-and-mortar stores to reclaim their space. With the Amazon Key device, he invented in-home delivery. By doing this, delivery personnel can enter your home and deliver your packages to the front door. When Amazon developed the Kindle e-reader, they weren't worried about eroding sales of physical books. Rather, they worried that if their rival did, they would lose both the sales of physical books and the additional ebook and e-reader sales. E-readers had to exist. It was anyone's guess as to who would dominate the market and make money for them, and Jeff Bezos made sure that Amazon was at the top of the heap. On the other hand, a company like Kodak was the first to introduce a digital camera, but Kodak held up mass rollouts of digital cameras out of fear that they would compete with film sales, and their rivals seized the opportunity. And Kodak is currently close to bankruptcy. Build where there is developing infrastructure, according to number 6. The internet was sluggish when Bezos founded Amazon and started selling books online in the early .com era. There were few home computers in use, and making payments online was challenging. However, he was aware that all the infrastructure platforms would advance on their own and that he could contribute to their expansion. He was even cited as predicting this growth in 1999. We'll see significant growth in non-PC devices and wireless access, and further advancements will result in always-on access, which I anticipate will be a strong boost to online shopping at home as opposed to the office. We operate in a field where the underlying foundational technology we use advances daily, so our market size is unrestricted by opportunity. That isn't typical. Self-service is the mother of invention. According to Jeff Bezos, is number 7. According to Bezos, the gatekeepers that hinder innovation must be eliminated if you want to allow true innovation. Although his platform is strong, neither buyers nor sellers will find it aggressive. The ability of sellers to innovate due to the platform's self-service nature has allowed even improbable ideas to be tried at little or no cost to Amazon. The seller field is as important to having a ripe consumer. Users' feedback is given right away, which gives Amazon more information about their needs. 8th, try something, then try it again. Bezos strongly believes in trying new things. He even views it as essential to Amazon's business strategy. Bezos asserts that increasing your annual experimentation will increase your inventiveness by a factor of 2. Because all the top tech companies do it, he does not consider it something to do. It's crucial to his vision of business success. Cash is king, in position 9. It's simple to overlook the importance of meager cash in the world of equity in Bitcoin, but Bezos claims that cash flow is the best long-term predictor of a company's stock price. As a result of Bezos' early emphasis on the value of cash, he frequently had access to funds for market downturns or innovation cycles. He made a daring first move toward generating a pro forma operating profit in 2001. To see the vision through, he rallied the entire company behind him. Therefore, if you want to make a lot of money, forget about operating profits and come to terms with your company's net profits. The value of your shareholders is number 10. Bezos was aware that he needed a distinct set of values to find his company and guide his strategy from the very beginning of Amazon. His focus on long-term development influenced the choices that led to Amazon's current success. Customer and revenue growth is the most crucial indicator of their success. Achieving such remarkable success requires utilizing the customer base to keep existing customers returning and attract new ones. Shareholders who comprehend the company's clear emphasis on prioritizing customers will support Jeff Bezos' exceptional ability to realize his long-term goals without creating obstacles. His scale can be gauged by Amazon's success, which has a $1 trillion market cap. The only other company in history to reach this level is Amazon. Finding your profit within your fixed cost is number 11. Amazon is a company with variable costs, so you'd think that it would be fixated on them, but Bezos thinks that businesses should be built around fixed costs. Sales-related expenses are known as variable costs. In Amazon's case, these would be transactional costs, labor costs associated with packing, or delivery costs. Software, office rentals, insurance, and interest are examples of fixed costs. By concentrating on fixed costs like software development, Amazon can provide better customer service. Customer satisfaction will rise thanks to an improved website experience, as opposed to physical stores that must incur variable costs like hiring more salespeople or making structural improvements in order to increase sales. Amazon's variable costs like shipping or packing labor costs are typically tied to a sale that's already been made, even though this is not a guaranteed return on investment. The 12th. There's a new race for space, and Bezos wants to win. It's not surprising that Bezos has developed an interest in space travel. Being the richest man on Earth might make him feel somewhat constrained. Through his space travel company Blue Origin, he's realizing his need to go beyond the current frontier. His goal is to create artificially rotating worlds that produce artificial gravity by using centrifugal force. Massive glass tanks that float in space and contain colonies of people who live and work there. He's in a race to win it, and Elon Musk is right behind him. The two men undoubtedly share a passion for business and a desire to disrupt any industry they enter. Though Musk has his sights set on Mars as the final destination for a second Earth civilization, think long-term when it comes to the numbers. Rule number 13. When it comes to the numbers, Bezos thinks long-term. He commits to the long term if he believes his customer or shareholder will eventually come to love it or at least tolerate it, even though the decision might initially seem risky. Bezos claims that decisions based on math are generally accepted as opposed to judgment-based decisions, which are often debatable and controversial, at least until they're applied and proven. Then, because the numbers don't lie, we believe Bezos' counsel when it comes to the numbers that multiply and don't worry about the short term. Work backwards from your customer's needs is number 14. The needs of the customer are central to Amazon's design. In fact, on occasion, it seems as though they anticipate our needs. Before we had it, we didn't realize how much we needed same-day delivery, but now we can't live without it. But here we are thanks to Amazon Prime. A skills-forward approach is the antithesis of starting with the customer's needs and working backwards. Planning your business and offering around being good at X in a market where customers can easily move on is a good idea. You therefore provide your clients with a one-dimensional strategy. It might make you redundant quickly and never inspire you to innovate and create new business opportunities. Do not wait for a crisis to improve, advises number 15. Certainly modest in his dealings with his clients, he understands that they will only remain devoted until a superior service is provided. He recognizes that their loyalty thus far is a great privilege and is under a great duty to continue serving them. This philosophy motivates Amazon to make improvements now rather than waiting for a decline in sales. They're always looking for ways to enhance the features, benefits, and value they offer to customers. According to Bezos, we reduce costs and improve value for customers before we have to. We create before we are forced to. This concludes today's video. We appreciate you taking the time to visit with us, and to ensure that you never miss a video, be sure to like and subscribe.